Hi everyone. So as you can see, here it is still dark. It's quite early. Well, it's 7 o'clock, so it's not that early. But we are on our way to Berlin and Munich. So we are flying from Manchester Airport. Obviously, it's the four of us, me, Richard, and our son and daughter, Harvey and Kaia. And this is Kaia's 18th birthday present or treat. So I might have said in previous videos, or I'm sure I've said in previous videos, if you are regular here, that Kaia wanted to go to Berlin for her birthday treat. So that is where we are off today. So we are stopping in Berlin for 4 nights and then Munich for 2 nights. So if that is something you would like to see, our travels to those 2 places, then please continue to watch. So we are flying from Manchester Airport and we're just going to have some breakfast in Costa. So I'm having the gluten-free mozzarella and pesto toasted sandwich. It is actually quite nice. I would recommend it. We're flying with Ryanair and we're flying with EasyJet back. I don't particularly like Ryanair, but obviously it is cheap. So we booked everything separate, obviously, with stopping in Airbnbs. And we booked all the flights separately and what have you. So the Ryanair flight going out was coming up the cheapest, and it was available from Manchester as well, which is a little bit nearer. Quite often we'll fly from Luton or Stansted, but they are further away from us. The flight is only a short flight, about 1 hour 50, so that's good. So here we are outside our apartment. So it's a beautiful old building. We are actually in the basement flat. So this is our own front door. And we just go down a few steps. It's in some really nice grounds. Obviously the grounds are communal. But I mean, it's a little bit cold, so I don't think we will be sitting outside anyway. So we are in our apartment now, and it actually looks really nice. Just had a very quick look. So I'm going to turn you around just to show you where we're staying. You just have to excuse if you wonder what these red marks are. Wasn't very pleased. May as well tell you the story now before we start the main part of the vlog, because you're probably going to be wondering what all these red marks are. Went for a brow lamination to the same lady that I've been to numerous times before, and had obviously a brow wax, brow tint, brow lamination, and I come away with this wax graze, they call it, either to do with medication or to do with the skincare that I'm using at the minute. I don't know anyway, but yeah, it's left me like this. So I'm looking a little bit, I've got no makeup on obviously at the minute, so yeah, it's not looking great. So we'll get that out the way, get that out the way first, and I'll turn you around and show you the apartment. So we've just come in through the door into our basement apartment, subterranean apartment if you like. Like the colours on the wall, really like the flooring, got a little hanging area, washing machine, some nice plants, little seat there. Yeah, and then we've got these glass doors that obviously go through to the kitchen, get my words out, and dining area. So this is really nice. So we've obviously got fridge, freezer, obviously all the amenities in here, coffee machine, yeah, obviously all the usual bits. So that is the kitchen. And then I'll go through this glass door now into the dining living room. So come through the glass doors from the kitchen and into the dining area. So there's a little dining table in the kitchen, and this is a more formal dining area, if you like. Oh, I like those cupboards. Those are a little bit funky. And massive big radiator, and then into a nice settee. Now, one of these, this is a bed settee. It's only a 2-bedroom apartment. We couldn't get a 3-bedroom. So because it is for Kaia's birthday, she's getting the pick of the bedrooms because, you know, we're kind of like that. And then Richard, obviously, are having the other bedroom. And Harvey, bless him, he's having the sofa bed. When we went to Prague for Harvey's birthday, Kaia, no, not Prague, sorry, when we went to Paris for Harvey's 18th, Kaia had the sofa bed. So it's reversed this time. So we've got television, big picture, obviously a little coffee table, there's some books and things down there, and games and things, I think. So yeah, it's really nice out here. You've got a little courtyard bit there, which, I mean, we probably won't really be sitting outside anyway. The weather is about the same temperature as what it is at home. It's about, I think it's 11 degrees, 12 degrees today. And that's our little garden bit. And then I'll go back out and I will show you the bedrooms and the bathroom. So going back through the kitchen into the first bedroom again, through another glass door. We've all got curtains, obviously wardrobe. What's under this little cubby hole? Is this a wardrobe? Oh no, that's little cubby hole with bits in. So obviously mirrored wardrobe there, so that's good. Can see ourselves in that. This is the bed. And then another little courtyard out there. So it's quite nice, it's quite green and what have you. And then this leads through to the other bedroom. So this is nice. I think this is the one that Kaia wants. With a TV. Has this one got a TV? No. So it's just a TV in the living room and then this bedroom. Drawers, another little courtyard bit, a nice massive plant. This is a nice bed, isn't it? Sleigh bed. That's nice. And then mirrored wardrobes again. So plenty of room, plenty of storage. Nice little chaise longue there. And then out to here. So that goes back round to the kitchen area, so you can come this way or round that way. And this has just got a little separate toilet, sink, illuminated mirror, light up mirror, whatever. And then into the main bathroom, which is here. So yeah, I like that like mirror thing there. Oh, I like that. I always like exposed brick. Exposed stone. It always looks really nice, doesn't it? I'd like that. If I ever could in a house, I think that looks really nice up there. And then toilet, obviously. Oh, and then we've got a separate shower and a separate bath. So I think that is everything. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I mean, it's a shame we haven't all got a bedroom each, but we knew we hadn't anyway before we came. But there's plenty of storage for everybody to put the clothes and what have you. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So we are not doing much now. We had to wait so long. Hold on, I'll just turn you around. So yeah, I was just saying we had to wait so long to get through the passport control at Berlin Airport. We was waiting about an hour. So we are now, because it's an hour in front here, so it's now 4:15. German time. So we are just going to unpack now and get changed, freshen up a little bit, and then we've got a table booked. Because if you are regular here, you will know that I'm celiac, so we always do quite a bit of research before we come away anywhere. Have a look what is gluten-free, what is suitable for all of us to, to have to eat, and quite often we will make reservations. So Harvey, bless him, has already reserved our restaurant for tonight. We've got a table booked for 6 o'clock. We didn't want to make it too long. We thought we was going to be here a bit earlier than what we were, obviously with the queue at the passport control. But yeah, we've got it booked for 6 o'clock, and it is an Uber ride away. We always use Ubers or Bolts if we can. We've had an Uber from the airport. So we found this apartment on Airbnb. And we're stepping here 4 nights and then 2 nights in Munich. So this is going to be our base for while we are in Berlin. So I'm really pleased with the apartment. So yeah, we're just going to unpack now and freshen up. And then we are going to a restaurant called Mamma Monte, I think it's called. It's in Italian, as you could probably guess from the name. And they do make gluten-free pasta and pizza. So, and we all like Italian. So we are, taken care of. So hopefully that is going to be nice. So yeah, I will film a little bit more, perhaps when we are going to the restaurant.
Never felt time like I do now. I never wanted it so much to stay.
So the restaurant even had gluten-free bread. You know how they quite often give you free bread, don't they? But they don't always have gluten-free. And it was actually really nice, as a lot of you, or some of you who are celiac or gluten-free will know, the bread isn't always great, but this one was. And me and Harvey both had the same, but mine was obviously the gluten-free version of a tagliatelle with beef strips and mushrooms, and it was absolutely beautiful. Kaia had spaghetti bolognese, and Richard had beef medallions with potatoes and vegetables.
I'll be there. I will give you everything, everything I am. Well, it's your smile when we're dancing that brings me back to who I am. When I'm old, when I'm faded, these memories will bring me back, oh, bring me back. So when I'm scared, you bring me courage. And this love is a terrifying thing. But when you call me, I'll answer. If you need someone to hold your hand, when you're lonely, I'll be there. I will give you everything, everything that I am.
So it is our first full day now in Berlin. So obviously we've just got ready, we've had a coffee, and Harvey's just called an Uber, and we are going to a bakery today called AERA. It is an Uber ride away, but it is all gluten-free. So obviously we are going for my benefit. We have looked online and it's got toasties and obviously cakes and drinks and what have you. So we are going to have our brunch there. But I thought I'd just film my outfit for the day. So the jumper, if you saw my fashion haul, you will recognise, and the trousers from Bershka. Then I've got my Ugg boots on and my handbag, Gucci handbag. This is the one that I had for my 50th birthday. The jumper is from New Look and the trousers from Bershka. I had a bit of a nightmare taking these up. They are still slightly wonky, only by a little amount, but you can't really tell anyway. So yeah, me and sewing or even wonder webbing does not go together. But anyway, so that's the outfit for today, and I'll film a little bit when we get to the bakery. So here we are at the gluten-free bakery. So obviously we all had coffees, flat whites, lattes. Richard had a cheese scone, and we all had cheese toasted sandwiches, and then me, Harvey and Kaia also had a brownie, and I have to say it was really nice. Anybody who is gluten-free will know the joy of when you can choose absolutely anything off the menu. And it was all really nice as well, so really enjoyed this place. Now we are having a nice leisurely walk to the Mauer Park Flea Market. It's a really large, popular market. It's on every Sunday in Berlin, and it sells lots of vintage clothing, crafts, records, furniture, food, and Kaia loves her vinyls, so she actually bought 2. And then we are going to the Berlin Wall Memorial, which was really, really interesting, I have to say. This is obviously where the wall once was. It came down in 1989, as you might be aware. The metal poles here are where the Berlin Wall stood. There are still bits of the actual wall remaining. It's actually really interesting. They've got loads of information in English and in German. There are also like buttons that you can press to hear people's stories. This walkway here, as you can see the concrete in the grass, that's actually to show where Tunnel 57 is underneath the ground. It's called Tunnel 57 because 57 people fled East Berlin to get over into West Berlin. Obviously, you can see all the commemorative plaques and things on the wall, and then just here now is actually some of the Berlin Wall still remaining. So they had an inner wall and an outer wall. So this is where the inner wall was, and the metal poles were where the outer wall stood. So between the two walls, the inner and the outer wall, that bit there was called the death strip, and it was a heavily guarded area which was obviously designed to prevent East Germans from fleeing over to the west. The death strip was 10 to 50 yards wide, and it was obviously, like I say, guarded. They had watchtowers, guard dogs, they had bright lighting, and they even had raked sand to show up any footprints as well. It was really quite sad to go and visit this and to read people's stories, and like I say, you could also listen to audio recordings of people's stories as well. They've put this reconciliation statue there now with the Reconciliation Church. This statue was made in 1977 and it's called Reunion. Coming up now is the Window of Remembrance. This has got photographs of all the victims of the Berlin Wall. There's 140 known victims who died in connection with the border regime. So these people were either shot, they died in accidents, or they committed suicide. And it shows all their names and the dates and obviously all their photos.
Hey baby, first I fold the shirt that you used to sleep in. Then I pull the stars off of the ceiling. Take your postcard off of the bathroom window. And I try my best not to read what you wrote. Yeah, all of my past into the trash it goes.
This is the Brandenburg Gate, one of the most famous tourist attractions in Berlin. It's a neoclassical monument. It was built between 1788 and 1791. It was built on the former city gate and originally marked the start of the road for Berlin, from Berlin to Brandenburg. After the Berlin Wall was built, it became a stark symbol of Germany's division, and then following the fall of the wall, the Berlin Wall in 1989, it became a powerful symbol of German reunification.
No. How do I let you go? I don't know. Like a ghost inside my soul, you are there when I'm alone. Oh, I try to forget you, but I just don't know how to let you go. How to let you go. Looking through the books and the notes and photos, it's so hard to say what to keep and what goes.
This is the Reichstag building. It's a historic legislative government building. The dedication on the front there, Dem Deutschen Volke, means to the German people. It's located in the Tiergarten district of Berlin at the Platz der Republik, which is the city's government district.
Memories last and I just don't know. How do I let you go? I don't know. How do I let you go? I don't know. Like a ghost inside my soul, you are there when I'm...
We are now at the Holocaust Memorial, which here there are over 2,700 concrete slabs. And there is an underground museum which we went in. It's free of charge. It was really emotional, really sad. I didn't film in there, obviously.
All the things that I used to believe in suddenly turn leaves and they blow away, away. Oh, it gets harder and harder to see them as the time passes by, but the feelings stay, they stay, and I just don't know. And I I just don't know.
So we are here at Alexanderplatz, and the subway was quite easy to use because Harvey used Apple Maps, and we had to change twice, so we went on 3 different tubes. It cost €15 for the 4 of us. We had 2 stops. It was the 2nd stop, then we caught another train, then it was the 4th stop, and then the 3rd one, it was the 3rd stop. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it was actually easy. Yeah, it was easy with the maps to tell you which line you'd got to get on and which stops you'd got to get off at. And I didn't think that was a lot of money either for the 4 of us. You just have to make sure that you validate your ticket. So we bought the tickets from a ticket machine inside the station, and then there was a machine that you just put your ticket in and it stamped it, so that was validated it. So you've just got to make sure you validate your ticket, otherwise you can get fined or whatever. But yeah, I mean, how often they check, I don't know. Nobody checked our tickets or anything, but obviously if you want to do it right, correct, then that's what you have to do. And yeah, we've just been to Starbucks. The only gluten-free that they had was a brownie. Surprise, surprise, it's always brownies, isn't it? And I'm not overly keen on a brownie, but the coffee was nice. And obviously Richard, Harvey and Kaia, they're not celiac, so they managed to get something. But anyway, so after the disappointment of Pretty Hill Bakery not being able to go there, yeah, it was a little bit of a letdown having to go to Starbucks and just have a brownie. But that has made us now, obviously, we're going to know now in future to check opening days and times. I think I thought because it was like the capital city that I thought probably that it would be like open all hours, like, things are usually. But yeah, not so. It was like the shops yesterday wasn't open, the shopping mall wasn't open on a Sunday, which you don't very often get that now, do you? Things are open all hours of the day and different, and Sundays as well. But yeah, sorry if I'm stuttering a little bit. It's quite a few people about and I'm getting a few funny looks. But anyway, so I'll turn you around now and show you the TV tower. That's where we're going to go today. So we booked the tickets online before we came away, which we do like to do. We always try and do that if we can. Sometimes I think it works out cheaper. I'm not saying it does for the TV tower. I'm not sure whether it has worked out cheaper booking them online, but I just think it's easier. And then if you want to sort of plan your itinerary, you can plan it around the tickets that you've already booked for things. So I'll turn you around and show you the outside, and then obviously when we get to the top I will video from up there as well and show you the views. So here it is, TV tower, and we are going right up to the top there, the little ball bit, and yeah, that's what it looks like in all its glory. The television tower was built between 1965 and 1969. It is over 368 metres tall. It's the tallest structure in Germany. It's next to the Alexanderplatz in the city's Marion Quarter, which is part of the district of Mitte. So you go up to the ball bit of the tower in a lift, and it's got 360 degrees views of Berlin.
Midnight, driving your Mercedes, I've been up calling you baby, my eyes wild from the passenger side. White sheets, your hands, they go where I go. Palm trees, swaying out the window. I'm tired, but stay up just to stare in those eyes. In my past I'd erase it and start over with you. You know that you made me want you to forget yours too. You're giving me a run from my money, sweet like honey, ocean white and blue. You're giving me a run from my heart, is gone forever. I just lost it in you, I lost it in you. And lately I've been terrified, wanting you is scary. I know that it is rare to find you, make me aware that I could have forever verify. sweet like honey, ocean wide and blue. You're giving me a run from my heart is gone forever. I just lost it in you. I lost it in you.
We're now at Checkpoint Charlie, which was the most famous crossing point across the Berlin Wall. It was named Charlie from the NATO phonetic alphabet, as it was originally the third checkpoint. It's located on Friedrichstrasse and today is a popular tourist attraction. It was the only crossing point for foreigners and Allied military personnel. It was also the site of numerous escape attempts. After a busy day sightseeing, we're now ready for our evening meal. So we're going to Amrit restaurant this evening. A lot of Indian food is naturally gluten-free. So I had a butter chicken and rice, and I think Harvey had chicken tikka masala. I think Kaia had crispy chicken. Obviously they had naan breads, and Richard had a chicken sizzler. Morning everyone. So this is our last full day in Berlin. So we catch the train to Munich in the morning, and today we have got a busy day planned. We are going to go to the gluten-free bakery area again because we liked it, and yeah, I know I could get something to eat there. And then we are going on a river cruise that we have already pre-booked. Harvey booked it for us before we came away. So we're going on that at 11. That takes an hour. And then we are going to the East Side Gallery. And then I think we are going to go to Berlin Zoo because Kai fancies going there. Well, we all do, but yeah, so I think we're going to go there. And then we've got Trattoria Senza, a gluten-free Italian restaurant, which we have pre-booked for later. And then we're just going to come back, relax and pack up, ready to catch the train in the morning. So this is the outfit that I've got on today. Jeans, Ugg boots, obviously my coat I'm going to wear again. My jacket from New Look, I've only bought the one jacket. And my Ralph Lauren cardigan that I showed you in my fashion haul. That was in the sale. Got a bit of a, well, it was still £129, but it was a little bit of a bargain for Ralph Lauren. So that is what we are going to do today. So I'll film a little bit more probably when we get on the river cruise.
I'm having a good time, you're smiling, I'm laughing. The night is only just begun. Your eyes on me, that's everything that I want. Yeah, I'm free falling into feelings in the thick of it. It's neat on the way you light up in a sweat. All I wanna do is keep you in my view, dancing around you.
We are now at East Side Gallery Memorial. It's a permanent open-air gallery on the longest surviving section of the Berlin Wall. It consists of a series of murals painted directly onto the Berlin Wall. The gallery has 105 paintings by artists from all over the world. It was painted in 1990 on the east side of the wall.
Step 2 by 2. Other people, I only see you. I'm having the best time. You're smiling, you're laughing, yeah, baby, you're making this fun. Your hands on me.
We are now at Berlin Zoo, which is the oldest zoo in Germany. It is home to the largest variety of species of any zoo in the world. Absolutely massive. It covers 35 hectares. I only really like to see animals like this if they've got a lot of space. The zoo helps to safeguard several endangered species, and it also participates in some species reintroduction programs. They say that great efforts are made to display the animals in environments that are as close as possible to their natural settings.
Losing sight of all the visions in my head. I've been tossing all my thoughts off the deep end, drowning out my fears with tears instead. I've been searching for a peace of mind. Why is certainty so hard to find? I feel like I've been wasting all my time. Everything I tell myself is a lie. Feel alive, I'm 6 feet underground. I've got dreams on my gravestone, no flowers to be found. I keep screaming, shouting, this is my battleground. Though I'm trapped inside the mind of a dreamer. My fears
It is now our travel day to Munich, so we are catching the train from the main train station in Berlin. We booked our tickets obviously before we came away, and we booked to go first class, which was only a little bit more money than second class anyway. And the trains, I have to say, are really nice. They all had their own lights, the seats was really comfy, nice table. So I just wanted to show you this that I picked up from a shop, the Sharp Maxi Break. We can get it in our country, I've seen it online, and I just wanted to share it with you for any of my fellow gluten people out there, free people out there, because I know a few of you have commented to say that they like it when I share stuff, and I have to say it's really nice. It's very much like the Kit Kat Chunky. So from our experience on the train, I would recommend it. It did take about 5 hours to get from Berlin to Munich on this train. However, it's meant to go really quick. So we have arrived in Munich. The train was absolutely fine. It actually went really quick. It didn't seem like we was on there 5 hours at all. The toilets were clean, the seats were comfy. You had obviously plugs to plug chargers in. They had food and drink obviously that you could order and have delivered to your table, or you could go to the buffet cart and fetch it. So yeah, absolutely fine. Would recommend going on the trains in Germany. So I'm going to turn you around. We have just got to our apartment and I'm going to show you around. I've just stuck my head in each room, so I haven't had a proper look yet myself, but it looks nice. So I'll turn you around. Just come in through the door. Just plonk the suitcases down for now. And the first room is the bathroom. So it's got tissues, obviously, all the usual bits. Plenty of loo rolls, shower, bath. Yeah, all that looks nice, clean, no problem there. And then, well, this bit's nice. It's like what we've got in our bedroom. The wooden panelling, nice plant, nice little chaise longue. So nice decor, nice and gold and neutrals and wood. Nice mirrors there to look in. And then the first room on the left is the double bedroom. So we've got a big mirror. It all looks very clean. It looks new. It doesn't look worn or anything like that. Yeah, really impressed with it so far. We've even got some chocolates or something there. And nice pictures. We're on the first floor, so it's nice to be not on the ground floor, but not too high up either. And then this is the kitchen. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, I like that mirror. Oh, and I like those lamps as well. I do love looking around and seeing what facilities places have got. Oh, we've got plenty of coffee pods. We bought some because we had some left from the Berlin apartment, but we've got loads there. Loads of tea bags. Yeah, all looks really nice actually. And 2 nice little seats there, overlooking the garden and courtyard area. That's just a little cubby hole behind that curtain, just with cleaning things in and what have you. And then into the living room / bedroom. We couldn't get a 3-bedroom apartment here like we couldn't in Berlin. It was just so difficult to find. So this is classed as sort of the 2nd bedroom and a sofa bed. So this is actually a sofa bed, but they asked if we wanted it making out as a bed or a settee. So we've actually had it made out as a bed. So me and Richard are going to sleep in the main bedroom, and then Harvey and Kaia are going to sleep in here. There is this little partition bit, but it's lovely. It's all decorated nice, and it actually looks really clean as well. Can't see anything that looks worn or anything like that. Yeah, really nice, really pleased. So yeah, that's a tour of the apartment in Munich. So we just got an Uber from the train station, and we're just going to unpack now, settle down, have a little bit of a rest, freshen up a little bit, and then we are going to go out to our first evening meal in Berlin, which I will vlog when we get there. It's a burger place. We've not had burgers yet. Couldn't get any in Berlin, or there wasn't the places that we wanted to go to the places that we went to. So yeah, burgers tonight. So I'll vlog a little bit more later when we get out and about. So for starters, we had halloumi fries, which were gluten-free, yay. And then obviously we all had burgers. Well, me, Richard and Kaia did, and then Harvey had a Philly steak burger. We had cheeseburgers. I had mine with rosemary potatoes. Obviously it was gluten-free. It came in a gluten-free bun, and those three had chips with theirs. I have to say, it was really nice. It was nice to have a gluten-free burger, because you can't always get the buns in this country. So I have to say, I really enjoyed it, and the halloumi fries too. Hi guys, I'm back. So this is our first morning in Munich. So we got here yesterday, and we just went for our evening meal like you saw, and had a little bit of a walk round. And now we have just got up, had a coffee, because you know, got to have a coffee. So I went and got some milk last night from Lidl actually. And yeah, we just got up this morning, had a coffee, got ready. And it's not that cold here, so I think I'm just going to risk it with my cardigan, because we are going for quite a long walk this morning to Isabel's gluten-free patisserie, and it's probably the best part of an hour's walk. But we do like to do some walking while we're away, because you get to see loads of things, don't you, when you're walking. And it's not that cold, so I think I'm going to risk not wearing my coat, because knowing me, I'll get a bit sweaty Betty, but I am taking my umbrella just in case. But yeah, so the first port of call is walk to the patisserie. It looks absolutely gorgeous online. So we're going to go there first, and then Harvey has got a day planned full of activities. So obviously I should take you guys with us.
Sometimes I tell a lie, but it's only to myself. Sometimes I make mistakes, regret choices that I've made. I never cry out for help. Feel like I'm 6 feet underground, trapped inside a dream and falling through the clouds. I keep screaming.
are in the Marienplatz, which is the central square in Munich. It's been the city's main hub since 1158. So it is probably most well known for its neo-Gothic architecture, especially the new town hall. It's got the famous glockenspiel clock, which features a mechanical performance at 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. and 5 p.m, which is coming up now. So this area is really beautiful. It's got gorgeous architecture. It's got lots of shops, obviously restaurants, bars. Munich has got a really good shopping area, lots of nice designer shops, and also things like Mango, H&M, Zara, all the usual ones. Apparently, 3 weeks before Christmas, they have a Christkindlmarkt at Marienplatz, obviously selling Christmas goods and food and drink. I bet that's really nice. I do love a Christmas market.
Brighter days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are on their way. Chasing sunsets in the sky. Won't let these moments pass us by. Take my hand, don't be afraid. The brighter days are on their way.
Just called in at a Starbucks this morning for breakfast before we did some more sightseeing. So this is the Hofgarten, which translates to court garden. It's obviously a garden in the centre of Munich. It has got a temple and a fountain. I would imagine it's a very popular place here in the summer, just a nice bit of peace and quiet. I love going to visit gardens when they're in the middle of a city, just a bit of peace and quiet amongst all the busyness. Though I have to say, Munich wasn't that busy, neither was Berlin really. I think because it's obviously not summer holidays or the middle of summer or whatever, or Christmas time, it wasn't particularly busy in either place, so possibly quite a good time to visit. So this place is called the Residence, and it's the formal royal palace of the monarchs of Bavaria. It's the largest city palace in Germany. It is open for visitors. You can go inside. We didn't. We just took photographs and videos of it all from the outside. But there's so many stunning buildings that you can go in Berlin and Munich. Obviously, you've just got to pick and choose the ones that you particularly want to see. So next we are going to the Hofbrauhaus, which is a famous beer hall in Munich. Obviously Munich is very well known for its beer, so we couldn't really go without Harvey and Richard sampling some of the beer here. It is an absolutely stunning 3-storey building, and as you can see from the videos here, it's really nice inside. It was relatively busy. It's got a really nice vibe. Obviously they sell all food as well, but we just all had drinks. I can't drink beer, and even gluten-free beer. I'm not a big lover of it anyway, so I had a white wine spritzer. But Richard was very pleased with his beer here, and he had a pretzel as well because, you know, why not? So that is it for today's video. I really hope you have enjoyed our holiday vlog to Berlin and Munich. Please comment below, ask me any questions. I'll try my best to answer them. As always, put any vlog ideas forward. I did put an Instagram post on yesterday requesting any video ideas that you've got on in the coming months on the run up to Christmas, and I did have a few requests, so thank you so much if you did put your requests forward. I have wrote them down and I will try to film as many of them as possible. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.